Hi everyone, my name is Aditi and I'm a registered clinical counselor here in British Columbia, Canada, and my practice is Wellness North Counselling. Today, I'm going to talk about inner child. How do we connect with our inner child? How do we heal it? So basically, inner child is our younger version. This version could be wounded. This is part of us that might have experienced some adverse childhood experience. It is part of us that could be struggling, suffering, that needs healing. So, usually in our trauma work, this inner child will appear, and a lot of times, question gets asked from clients: How do I connect with my inner child? How do I heal my inner child? So many different ways. Now, our older version, our current self, our wiser version typically is functional. And if it's functional, it might be thinking logically, but younger version of us that is either suffering, struggling, is trying to heal, is operating on a different level. So, to connect with this younger version, we need to tap into our creativity. We need to be more open to engaging with play. We need to tap into novelty. We need to be very curious. So, to answer the question, how do I connect with my inner child? I want to ask clients, how do you connect with play? How do you view playfulness? When was the last time you were playing? So we want to look at how does the client views play and playfulness, and how do me as a therapist help client to connect with the younger version where there was this element of playfulness? How do I evoke novelty in their experiences? How do I assist my client in being more curious, open minded, more creative? So, if they are creative, this work becomes a little easy. If they are more logical, more analytical thinkers, then we apply a little bit of a different techniques. So basically, we as human beings, we are meaning making machines. So what is the meaning they give to playfulness? How do they view the inner world of this wounded self, this younger version? And when we are able to connect, we can learn, we can grow, things come into awareness, things that might have been subconscious. So, to connect with your younger version, one of my favorite exercises is that I tell my clients, hey, put a picture of younger version of you by bedside table, or maybe a little tiny picture on your bathroom mirror, so that in the morning when you are doing your morning rituals, have a conversation with this younger version and tell this younger version about your successes. um, Tell this younger version of the moments when there was element of pride. For example, tell this younger version, hey, grade 6 was really difficult, you were being bullied, but remember that teacher Mr. Smith who said that your history essay was great? So you're remembering those tiny little moments. You are connecting with that sense of pride, so that elements like guilt, shame, sense of loneliness, abandonment can be reduced. So if this world of this inner child is, I'm lonely, where was connection? Who was there when this younger version was hurting? Was there a friend present who was very helpful? Was there a coach, soccer coach, a certain mentor, a certain uncle, aunt? Or sometimes we go into even fictional world of like movies. Maybe this younger version read a book, a character resonated with them. So we try to rewrite the script. We try to do resource development and installation. So sometimes resources are already present. It's a matter of discovering them and then installing them. And sometimes these resources are not present, then we create them. And this creation could be like, what do you wish your childhood was like? Or whose childhood was perfect? You were suffering, your younger version was suffering. What was the cognition? What was the thoughts and beliefs? And those thoughts and beliefs could be limiting. So we are trying to change those thoughts, those limiting beliefs, so that we can tap into our hidden potential. We can tap into our authentic self. We are embracing our strengths as well as our shadows, our dark side, our flaws. We are accepting ourselves completely. And that brings me to another intervention that we often use, that is writing a love letter to ourselves. So if you've ever written anyone a love letter that was external, can you write same kind of letter to yourself? Can you give yourself same kind of self-love, self-acceptance? Because one way to heal the self is by completely accepting, recognizing the strengths, embracing the weaknesses, and working on changing those patterns that are maladaptive. Thank you for watching this video, guys. We'll continue this conversation. So please do subscribe to our channel, Wellness North Counselling.